What's up, guys? So today I'm gonna do a few movie and series recommendation because I didn't know what else to do. Ignore the hair, it looks like a badger came at me. Don't worry about it, it's fine. I got a few categories on my list, so we're just gonna start off with the scary category, which is like freaky, scary, disgustingness. So first off, we got American Horror Story. By the way, I'm not being paid to do this, so don't worry. This is off my own imagination. But we're gonna do American Horror Story. Got 5 seasons on the Danish Netflix as of speaking right now, and the season 6 is coming. Second off, we got a great horror movie, really old horror movie from 1975, I think, called The Exorcist, which is really awesome. It had people vomiting and fainting in theaters when it first showed. So that's a really great horror movie. I love that horror movie, and I'm not good at horror movies, but I love it. It's really freaky. It's really scary. So. Next up, we got Amityville Horror, which is also a really good movie from 2005. It's a really great horror movie. And I'm not gonna talk too much into them because I don't want to spoil too much. But if you ever go and watch Amityville Horror, I'll just tell you to remember the couch and the clock, with the same actors playing different roles for each season, of course. Horror House is a season about this house that like families move into and they get killed, and then they're just stuck there forever with all these other freaky scary spirits that also got killed. Then there's Chucky. We all know about Chucky, of course, this little freaky ginger doll. That's just a representation of all gingers, ain't it? Teehee, I'm hilarious, ain't I? But Chucky is about this little doll that seems innocent at first, and then he goes on a murderous rampage and kills everybody. Yeah, that's basically the main line of it. And of course, there is Nightmare on Elm Street. That's also a really good movie. Basically, just any horror movie like before 2006, like 5, 6, are really good. So we're just gonna jump right into the next category, which is supernatural stuff. So of course, we're gonna start off with supernatural, about the Winchester brothers that are hunting these demons and lords and mythical creatures down and killing them, getting rid of them. And demons and angels and all that. It's a really good series. I love it personally. And the stuff we got Buffy the Vampire Slayer, which is from the 90s, is also a really good show that a lot of my friends watch, and she is really into it, my friend. She loves Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Who doesn't? It's about this girl who hunts down and kills vampires. There's the original / Vampire Diaries. The originals is kind of a sequel to Vampire Diaries, which is about this. It's about this weird love triangle that's going on between 2 brothers and 1 girl. It's really freaky. Which we've all heard about Star Trek. Star Trek has 5 variations of it. Actually, they got 6 variations of it. There's Enterprise, there's Voyager, there's Deep Space Nine, there's Nemesis, there's The Next Generation, and then there's the animated series. I think they're cool. I kind of like them. It's not that I watch them all that much. My mom loves them. She loves Star Trek. Because she watches all the time, so you can just kind of assume. Next up would be Close Encounters, which is about aliens, of course. Aliens. You know, those weird creatures that we don't know if it actually exists or not. I mean, what is NASA doing over there? What are you guys doing? Tell me, please. What is there actually aliens or anything that we know of? No, nothing at all. I don't think there's anything. They're not gonna tell us anyway. So, conspiracy theories, yay, those are crazy. Tinfoil hats, you're like, oh, get a tinfoil hat? I'm not gonna, no. I shouldn't do that, that's not funny at all, that's just old. Next up, which would, of course, be the answer to life, the meaning of life would be 42, har. A Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is a historically funny movie that actually happens in space. And it's stupid, and it's funny, and it's hilarious, and it's all over idiotic, and I love it so much because that's just my humor. And then there's Passengers, this new movie that came out in 2016 about these 2 people, Jennifer Lawrence and Chris Pratt, are stuck on this spaceship for 90 years and they have to be there together. But there's Indie Games the movie, which is really cool, which is about these 3 or 4 freestyle developers. That Super Meat Boy was just made by 2 guys, which is really cool. There's Fest was made by this one guy that was in production for a hell of a long time, and it's a really cool game, and I would actually love to play it because it looks awesome. Video Game High School, which I think is is starred by Jack Black, which is a series. It's really cool. And they're all really good. I have seen all of these. Well, most of these actually. I haven't seen all of them. Now I'm just straight up lying to you. I have seen most of these that I'm recommending, so I know what I'm talking about when I'm recommending these. Then there is Video Games the Movie, which is about video games. It kind of says it, but if you like gaming, you might just want to watch these because you can actually learn something from them every once in a while. I learned a lot by watching Indie Games the Movie and Video Game High School. Video Game High School is also kind of in the category of comedy, because of course Jack Black is the star, and of course it's gonna be hilarious, right? There's the stuff for people like me, which is like murder and forensics and like fancy smart technology stuff. So first I'm gonna start off with Bones, which is a great 10-season series, or 11, I don't recall. It's been a long since I watched it, but it's awesome and it's dynamic and it's hilarious and it's actually kind of educational. They do have some facts in there, so don't worry. And it can also get very serious. It can get very emotional. But it's a good series. I highly recommend you go watch it. It is so awesome. You do have to dedicate your time to it, because some of the episodes and some of the seasons are kind of linked to each other. So I recommend you do that. And then of course we all know about CSI, CSI Miami, CSI fuck me in the ass, like How to Make a Murder, which is about this one guy that was falsely accused of murder, and it's a really good documentary. It's actually a series, and I highly suggest you go watch it. And then we are getting to the next to final category, which is Disney. Yay, Disney. I love Disney so much. Oh god, I love Disney so much. People can't handle my Disney love. It's just too much. Like of course, you can see it in the background, I got a Winnie the Pooh poster right here. And then I got a Brother Bear poster right there. A giant Brother Bear poster. Of course, the first one is the best, which is also in my recommendations. So go watch it. I'm watching you. Go watch it. I'm not watching you, but go watch it. It's awesome. Brother Bear is awesome. The very first Lion King, the one from 1995. I'm a big Lion King fan. Don't judge me. I mean, I even got a stuffed like lion thing over here that is fucking huge. But so the first Lion King is awesome. Go watch it. And then Mulan. And here is where I'm gonna go on a little rant, because I'm making a long video. So you're just gonna have to sit back and enjoy the ride and listen to my ranting. People keep saying that Frozen was the first and the best movie to teach people you don't need a man in your life. What about Mulan, the motherfucking saved China? And Li Shang, that was gay, because she fell for Mulan when she was dressed up as a boy. I'm pretty sure Li Shang is gay. Don't quote me on that though. But pretty sure Li Shang is gay. Please hit that like button if you agree. The Toy Story 1, 2, 3, and 4, and there's gonna be 1, 2, and 3. There's gonna be a fourth here in 2017, 2018. I don't know. But it's also really great. It's really heartfelt. It's also from the 90s. It is one of the first animated movies that Disney ever made. Disney, DreamWorks, Pixar, those companies. And also on the path on Disney, Pixar, DreamWorks is Monsters Inc. The first one, again, not Monsters Inc. High School, whatever it's called. I don't remember. I don't like that. I don't like the second one that much. The story isn't as good as the first one, so I suggest you go watch the first one instead. Also because the movie about Boo is coming out in 2017, 18. It's coming out soon, at least. So next one would be Flubber. It's an old movie with my dear old Robin Williams. Rest in peace. He is in sweet movie heaven now, so he can be up there and make awesome movies for all the dead people. All the awesome dead people is up there as well. So, but Flubber is hilarious. Go watch it, please. It's basically this little. It's a story about this little green, like gooey thing that like bounces all around, has its own mind and stuff. It's hilarious. So here, as I mentioned, is right here on my wall with a moose staring straight at me. God, that is freaky. He just gets stuck in his eyes. Okay, I'm fine. Wake up. No, I did not just hit myself for comedy. Shush. And then, last but not least, comedy and stand-up comedy. And these are all my favorite, well, some of my favorite movies, because I didn't have time to write them all. I'm lazy. But we're gonna start off with Jeff Dunham, you know, Jeff Dunham. He's hilarious, the guy with the puppets and the powder blue Prius. He's hilarious. God, he's awesome. He's what you would call a ventriloquist. Did I say that right? I think I said that right. Did I? Please tell me I said it right. A ventriloquist. That's really hard to say. A ventriloquist. Jeff Dunham is what you would call a ventriloquist, which basically means he plays with dolls all day. And then there's Kevin Hart, this guy that's about my height. He's 5'3", 5'4". This little black dude who is hilarious and talks about his own life, and he's just made a new about Fluffy, Gabriel Iglesias. You know, the chubby dude that does comedy and weird noises. He's hilarious. Go watch him. There's also a new movie out on Netflix about Fluffy. So, White Chicks is about two black guys that dress up as white girls to infiltrate a system. I'm pretty sure. It's been a while since I watched it, so don't quote me on it. But that's also hilarious with, what's his face? Terry Crews is what I was thinking of. Marlon Wayans and Sean Wayans, the two weird-ass brothers. That is hilarious. That is a good movie. I suggest you go watch that movie right now. When you're done watching my video, of course. And then we got How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, which is hilarious as well. And Friends with Benefits, that we all know about, of course. With Megan Fox and, oh god, why can I not remember names? Justin Timberlake. It's with Megan Fox and Justin Timberlake. Go watch it. It's hilarious. I love it so much. But basically, that was all my movie and series recommendations. For now, I'm probably gonna get back and do another one, because, God, I love movies so much. I love audio, I love movies, I love cinematic stuff. I like plot twists. God, I love plot twists. Seriously. Because that's where all the theories come out about movies. It is like with plot twists. It's hilarious. I suggest you go watch these. Of course, if you like any of those that I've named. But, so, you do you, and goodbye for now, and I'll see you tomorrow.